I genuinely don't think I've ever been more excited for a video. Another thing, can we talk about the color of this coffee? You can tell if your Dunkin' is gonna be like absolute ass when you first grab it. Like when you are at the drive-thru and they hand it to you, and you can just tell. This one was actually better than I thought though. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam. Today we are gonna be talking about a topic that is so important, something I'm so deeply passionate about, and that is sweatsets. Before we get too deep into the video, I want to shout out my Instagram quickly if you guys want to go follow it. It is samantha.hope. Essentially, I think every video you see on here, there's another one of that on my Instagram, but it's shorter. Do with that what you will. Also, if you followed me on Instagram, you would be one of the first to know, which I know everyone's like dying to be, that I got bangs. Unsure how we feel about them. I don't know that I like them. They're here. I'm just experiencing life with bangs now. It just happened. Like Suki Waterhouse like possessed me and I had to get them. So, you know, that's how it goes. Anyone who knows me very, very well knows that I love a sweatset. I love not doing anything like fundamentally like at my core. Just existing is my ideal way of life. Just being in a moment, truly. Just there. Simply existing. And I feel like that emotion is sweatsets. Like I think that is like they're the same thing. Even better, cute sweatsets, especially in winter. Sweatsets are such a staple. Honestly, catch me in them all year long. I do kind of get a little sad in summer when it's like not sweatset time. That makes me disappointed. However, the positive is that you appreciate them more during the months where it's miserable out because you're like, well, at least I can wear a sweatset. That's what I think every single day when I wake up. This video is perfect for the girlies who like either work from home or in school, just sort of living a more chill life and would like to be comfortable. Here are my favorite sweatsets, my favorite individual items too. So like we're gonna be talking about sweatshirts, hoodies, sweatpants. We're also going all in. So the budget for all of this is like very different. Some are super affordable. I tried to make most of these like sweatsets that are under $100. However, there are some like luxury ones that I feel like are worth the money, but obviously like if it's just not in your budget, it's not in your budget. As someone who wears sweatpants like every single day, I'm actually ironically wearing jeans. That's like disappointing. I know, like let's not talk about it. But as someone who's always in sweatsets, like I feel like sometimes it's worth splurging on, you know, if you wear it all the time, might be worth it. As always, if I can find a link for it, it will be down below. Let's get into the sweat. Category 1, it's going to be straight up sweatsets. So these are the places where I like to get actual sweatsets. These are going to be like cohesive pairings, top and bottom match, which is incredibly important to me. There have been times where I've ordered two separate pieces and they don't match and drives me crazy. These are just the quintessential everyday sweatsets. Get going. Numero uno. This is one of my favorite sweatsets and it is from Gap. They obviously have other colors. So I have two pairs of these. I have one sweatset that has like these type of legs where the bottom is scrunched instead of flared. And obviously the hooded sweatshirt. I have another one that is just a crew neck and then flared. Both I love. The quality is so amazing. Gap is always doing sales, so do not ever buy anything from Gap ever if it is not on sale. Personally, I just feel like the quality is so good. The colors are very cute. They have like nice neutrals. Obviously this one is not an example of that. This is a very bright color, but they have a lot of ones that are like fun like this. You can get the ones with the logo. I just absolutely love their sweatsets. In my opinion, Gap is like the new Aritzia, so big fan. Next one. This might edge out Gap, but like slightly. This is by far my favorite. If you get any sweatset from this video, I would recommend this one. This is from Hollister. I'm a big fan of Abercrombie, but I tend not to venture too much into Hollister. It feels a little bit younger to me. Not that the items are bad or anything, it's just like not my go-to. However, I prefer their sweatsets over anything always. They are so comfortable, they're very versatile. I'm wearing them all the time. They don't like wear badly. They just look good. They're inexpensive. You can usually get them on sale. I've gotten ones on sale and I've also paid full price. I don't actually ever mind paying full price for them, but you can probably get them on sale if you're willing to just wait a little bit. Again, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I can try and alert you guys next time I see them on sale. The literal singular only downside, and I mean that is it, just one. I can't even find what I'm talking about. That's kind of awesome. Ignore the St. Bernard hair on this, but they have the little like emblem, the Hollister eagle thing. I don't exactly, is it a seagull? What is it? It doesn't really matter. but I think it is a seagull. Like, I think I spent my whole life, like, I think I'm just having a moment where I realized I spent my whole life thinking it was an eagle. And now I'm like, why would it ever be an eagle? Like, what? I can't. Anyway, they have like the little seagull on it, and it's just like an emblem, and you can't really even see it. It's the same color on all of them. It's just the color of the fabric. It's also on, let's find it, the sweatpants. You can see it a little bit there. No one would notice. Literally no one would notice. I just don't like a lot of branding. I'm saying that now, and then I'm suddenly gonna be fine with it in a second, so take that with a grain of salt. But I just don't love like the branding, I don't know, but still quite cute. Yeah, I'm really gonna be like eating my words like so quickly, so many times. So take everything I say and know that it's a lie. I'm just kidding. Next set. This is from the Mayfair group. They have a lot of really cute, really like motivationally ones. They're a little bit more expensive. They do sales, but they're not incredibly often. So think something like Black Friday, they would do a sale. I don't think if I went on their website right now, they'd be doing a sale, but they might for something like, I don't know, President's Day, like random things, but it's not super often. So if you catch a sale, I'd go for it, I'd order it. They do a good job of just like cute, oversized sweat sets. The only thing I don't totally love is the fabric is so thick. Like, I could probably get away with wearing the other ones during summertime or whatever. You can't really get away with this one outside of winter. Maybe like a chilly fall type of situation. This is not like one you bring to the beach with you. Like, this is the thing. They just do a really good job at like hitting the cuteness. To me, they're similar to somewhere like Madhappy, but on the cheaper side. I have not purchased anything from Madhappy, too expensive, but I do really like what they have at Mayfair. Next one. Oh no, St. Bernard hair everywhere. Okay, guys, this one's from Aloe. I actually, ironically, still have the tags on it. Aloe does such a good job. It is very cute. Again, there's branding, so I guess I'm not actually against it, but I feel like it's just so iconic. They do such a good job. It's so well made. It feels thick, but not thick in the sense that it's like overwhelming. I think like the Mayfair ones can be a little, I don't want to say overwhelming because it's honestly amazing during winter, especially if you're like trying to like walk around, get outside a little bit. This is just perfect. I feel like throughout the year, it will keep you warm. I feel like it's made really well too. And of course, these are absolutely adorable. The only downside is because it costs so much, I'm so careful about when I wear it. This is not like a casual sweat set for me. This is like, I have to be doing something. This is like an airport one, but I have to be like really trying to like pull a fit a little bit. Like not airport coming back, airport going to. Like I would wear this if I were traveling to Europe. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't done it. That is it for the sweat set category. So specifically the ones that I'd be like, hey, purchase the sweatpants, purchase the sweatshirt or hoodie or whatever. Do them together. It's worth doing. You're gonna be pulling on a look. It's gonna be adorable. This is so like slick back bun, getting coffee with the gals type vibes. Now we're gonna talk more individually and we're gonna talk about sweatpants first. Okay, this is very popular. Aviator Nation. I have a sweatshirt from here and I also have sweatpants, obviously. They're just not exactly matching, and I don't know necessarily that I would recommend splurging for the whole kit and caboodle. Things I love about these, they are the softest sweatpants ever and they get softer each time I wash them. That is a hard feat, to be honest. Like something that gets better the more you wash it is really interesting. Biggest issue is honestly I don't know how else to phrase it, like the crotch, it doesn't make sense. Like I wish the inseam of the pants was a little bit longer and then like the area for the crotch was like short. It's so bizarre to me. It really wants to have like a lot of room in a way that I don't understand. They also do run small. So for example, all of my like sweat set bottoms or any bottoms that I have, they're all a little bit different, but they're all always small or medium. I even have ones from like Hollister where I've ordered small, I've ordered medium, I forgot which one I did, and they fit fine. Like that's not a problem. I don't really notice much of a difference. These I have a large in and I feel like I'm really content with getting that size. Like at no point did I ever feel like, oh, I could have sized down. I'm like, no, like this was good. Like this was a good call. So I would recommend if you are someone who's kind of like either in between sizes or even just like size small, like typically I'd get at least a medium, maybe a large. I think I could have sized down, but like the way I like it, it doesn't make sense to me to size down. In general, I've really loved these though, so I wouldn't necessarily let it dissuade you, but there's been a few issues and I want to be completely transparent because the price is quite high. I definitely don't regret buying them. I absolutely love them. That's why they're in the video. But just like honesty hour, if you're gonna buy them, maybe try them on first. If you're ordering online, try them on. If you're ordering them online, maybe buy two, send back the other one, something like that. I will say they are doing sales more than you would think, and they're pretty decent sales. Just be on the lookout. If you're eyeing them, I would buy them on sale, but obviously sometimes they just don't do that. Okay, I am telling you, if you are influenced in any way while watching this video, this should be what it is. I love my Hollister sweatsets, and I will die on that hill. Nothing, and I mean nothing, has treated me better than these two guys right here. These are both from Urban, and they are the best sweatpants I've ever experienced in my life. They are soft. They sit exactly right. They have like the cinched leg, but they bow out in a way that I find very flattering. They're kind of low-waisted. They have the drawstring bottoms. It's all so good, and you can always find them for like $30. They're usually always included whenever they're doing a sale. They are like just the best thing in the world. I would have more of these if they could keep them in stock. I am going to have every single color one day. I think there's only 4. I have considered buying like multiple of these colors because I'm like, I love them so much. I could wear them all of the time. Now I think that statement alone shows like I definitely shouldn't do that, because like no need, Sam. Like maybe wear clothes that people wear. But my God, they're the best thing in the world. I love these so much. You can wear them out, you can wear them lounging. I love these. These are like such a good go-to. Simply Nothing could follow that one up, so we're gonna completely pivot. There are no sweatpants left. That is it. Those are the only sweatpants. There's no more options. We are now going to talk about my favorite hoodies, crew necks, zip-up hoodies. I don't know what those are called. Why am I blanking? Is that what they're called? Those things. We're gonna talk about those now. My favorite thing about the bangs is that sometimes I have them and then sometimes they're gone and I hide them. So that's on me. That's my bad. Okay, our first one in this entire category is going to be the scuba situation. What is it called? Just the scuba? It's from Lululemon. I have worn this like 1,001 times and I really like it. I remember initially like really contemplating if it's worth spending the money on, and I can't say like yes or no. It's $130, I believe. I actually think it's $128, which like, why do I know that? Okay, the thing I like about this is it feels put together, but it also feels really comfortable. It has the right amount of storage, which sounds odd, but I really do mean that. It has this little like front section, and inside of that even, there's like a little mesh area where you can put like things like cards and stuff. It keeps things nice and organized, which I appreciate. It's just so well made. I feel like there are some pieces that I've had for a while, or just as long or even less than this particular sweatshirt. Is it a sweatshirt technically? I don't exactly know, but I feel like this is the one I keep on going back to. The only negative, and you might disagree, I feel like this just doesn't make sense with jeans. Like I would not wear what I'm wearing today with this. So that's kind of like one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. But in general, I absolutely love this. Next one. This is the first sweatshirt I've ever gotten from Lonely Ghost. I think this is just a really cute travel hoodie. The quality is not absurdly good and the sizing is a little bit weird. So for example, this is a large. It's a little unfortunate because they don't have like a clear sizing guide. On top of that, apparently depending on the material, like the sizing is just off. Like, so it really matters like specifically when it's like this sweatshirt happens to run like this, but other ones don't. Like it's not consistent. It's definitely one of those like Gildan brand type sweatshirts. However, I think sometimes that's exactly what you need. It's not too thick and it's incredibly cute. I also think their little logo is just so cute. I got this more recently, so I haven't really washed it too much. It hasn't been through a lot. So we'll see how it holds up, but so far so good. And sometimes I will say when it's like a little bit of a thinner material like this, I think that it can be a little bit more flattering because it falls just flat, like straight down, which I like. Sometimes when I wear a sweatshirt that's like a little bit thicker, it kind of like bunches and it just like, it doesn't look as cute. However, the sizing thing like just really sucks sometimes. Like I hate when it's not consistent, or essentially like you just have to size up so much, like it becomes so non-inclusive for everyone, and it's not fun like that because I want everyone to look cute together. This sizing I feel like needs some remedying. Next item, we're gonna do a twofer right now. So I obviously mentioned Hollister for all your sweat set needs. I like Abercrombie's sweatpants and sweat sets, but they're a little bit more expensive, and honestly I feel like the Hollister one's just like, mwah. However, I love. I love Abercrombie's crewnecks. So I have this one. This one does kind of fit a little bit silly. I don't know why it's cut like this, but it's fine. Just this one. See, this one's a little weird though because it's cropped and it's a size extra large. So like, again, back to the sizing, like some of these are sized so odd that it is kind of annoying, but this is a cropped style, so I guess they're allowed to do that. I didn't like it cropped, so that's why it's not, but yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. This is not necessarily one I wear over a lot of other ones, but they do a lot of really cute NFL, NBA, that type of merch, which I feel like sometimes it's hard to find that. That's my go-to, honestly. Anytime I'm getting a gift for someone who I know likes sports, that's where I go. It's very, very cute. And then this one was like, I think a partnership with Team USA when the Olympics were happening. I just love this. I love that it's kind of like a vintagey look. They do a really good job on different cute ones, different ones that like are partnerships with brands. I think that is just such a good go-to. If you are looking for something that doesn't scream Abercrombie and still is really cute, that is like an ideal way to go. They also do have some really cute ones that are like very Abercrombie-y, like random ones that will be like pickleball established 1892, and you're like, I don't even think they had pickleball back then, but hell yeah, cute. So yeah, they have like different ones like that, but my favorites personally are always gonna be like the sports ones or collabs with other brands. Next one, Aviator Nation, again, of course. I actually got this one from, I think like Depop. I really just wanted one. Like I was like, I just want it. And it was the cheapest one I could find, and so I ordered it. Very soft, have never had an issue with it. But this one is extra, extra large. And that's kind of funny because honestly, like, let's play the fair game here. I gave Lonely Ghost a little bit of a hard time for their sizing. We really need to talk about this being extra, extra large. That's insane. I know that they design them more to fit like closer to you, and so I get it, but that's crazy, right? I don't know. I do like this one. It's very soft, but it doesn't have that same like structured feel that a lot of sweatshirts do because it's soft. I swear in these videos, I'm never trying to like be completely negative. Sometimes I watch them back and I'm like, you are so negative, but I'm just trying to like put all of it out there. You guys already know I like it or else it wouldn't be in the video, but I'm more just trying to share like, hey, if you're considering buying this, here are some things you might run into. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I like come off as negative and I don't mean to, but I just want to give you guys like the full honest review. And I'm not gonna just sit there and say it's like the best thing I've ever bought if there's some things that I would like different about it. I don't know. However, I will say it's very, very soft. It was worth the money. And it just keeps getting softer over time, which I love. This one's not one I tend to wear out as much. It's more of one that I wear just lounging around the house, but this is great especially. I think a lot of their stuff is more made to be beachy, and I completely understand that. This makes so much sense. This is such a good like bonfire at the beach type vibe. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit more of a random one. We're still in like the crew neck type vibes, but we're gonna get a little bit more random. Okay, so there are different categories that I really like, and probably my favorite category of crew necks is ones that are not from like said store name. So for example, this is just from like a gift shop in Alaska, which I love. I love stuff like this because it's not something like everyone has, but they're always comfortable. Only thing I don't like, because of course I have to add something, is 9 times out of 10 they all have like the stitching and stuff, which means it is a well-made item. However, it like does drive me crazy because like sometimes I don't really want to wear a bra with it, and sometimes like this kind of forces you because it hurts if you don't. However, back to positivity. I love it. I also recommend getting something like this from like a thrift store. So you can get these as like a genuine memento of your travels or travels that someone else has taken, or you can get them at a thrift store, and I like that too. I've gotten some really cute ones from thrift stores, ones that I'm like, I have never been to Nantucket, and so I would like a sweatshirt that says Nantucket on it, even though I've never been. It's much cheaper to buy like a $4 one than go all the way to Nantucket and get it. Always be on the lookout at thrift stores for it because I feel like those are some of the best ones. And you get to see what it looks like after having some life in it. Sometimes when a sweatshirt is too new, it just like doesn't have the vibes. We're gonna switch courses again. We're gonna go into the final category, which is zip up hoodies. So actually like all of my zip up hoodies are all from Abercrombie. This one I got in the store and it was far bigger than I meant for it to be. This one's extra large. I appreciate this. This feels appropriate to me. I put it on in the store and it was like the coziest thing I had ever put on my body, and I was like, actually I need to get that now. But then I bought other ones that they have. So this one's a medium. I like that they are actually oversized but true to size. So like if I'm looking for that is oversized, I can order my actual size. I think that's so helpful in terms of like size inclusivity. I just feel like that way people aren't guessing. I just like that. Also, while we're here, we're gonna give a little shout out to this sweatshirt, Favorite Daughter brand. I actually got this at like an Anthropology Free People consignment type store. So that's cute. I love it. It's so fun. This is like typically like, I would say Favorite Daughter's expensive. They're like, it's probably like $90 or something, but I got it for $4, I think. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I got it for like $7 or like $15. All right, guys, that concludes the video. Like, what is exploding? Anyway, literally not my problem. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know down below if there are any places that you love to get your sweatshirts or hoodies from, or sweat sets that I didn't mention, because I'm always looking for new places, and I'm sure everyone in the comments will be too. Also, let me know if you share my love and like sentiment for some of these brands, because I feel like some of them are so underrated, especially like Hollister. I feel like no one is ever talking about their sweat sets, and I love them. So let me know if you guys have been put onto that prior to this video, because I feel like alone in that. As mentioned in my little intro, all of these items that I can find will be linked down below. Anything I can't find, I will try and remember and then link it on my Instagram when it becomes available again. Same with sales, anything like that. So do not forget to follow there, Samantha.hope. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one.